So I actually got out of my pajamas today. That is a win. Hello everyone and welcome to another video. This is Alex, your everyday neighborhood epidemiologist and not exactly a beauty guru. Today we are going to go over how I created this 1918 look for yesterday's video. So first I'm going to show you the makeup look. It's surprisingly simple. The 1910s were a decade where people didn't really put on all that much makeup. It wasn't really in vogue. There was still sort of that Victorian holdout of it being, modest and whatnot. So makeup was very, very subtle. One of the most important things was next up is actually rouge or blush. So they did a contour effect by having very sharp edges to the blush. So I used a relatively dark colored blush. There we go. It's pretty dark for my skin tone. I used it because I wanted to create that very sharp edge. And it looks totally exaggerated, but in the silent film, the black and white films, they wanted it to really pop. And so a very strong makeup, in terms of thick eyeliner and strong borders for the blush, was key. And people, of course, emulated what they saw in the movies. If you look from old pictures, you see that the blush was kind of the upper corner of the cheek to sort of create kind of a cheekbone effect and make it kind of subtle, but like still popping. Next up, you have the eyes. So back then they put on a lot of eyeliner and mascara. In the 20s, they started getting really into the smoky eye, but in the 1910s, even the late 1910s, they weren't super into that yet. So I'm just gonna do a very thick kohl eyeliner. Of course, I only get that confident thin line. I'm supposed to be applying thick eyeliner. Obviously, that's how it works. And now I need to put on some mascara. And they loved to load on the mascara. Now for the lips. So generally, women were told that if they have light hair, then they should use warm tones. And if they have darker hair, they should use cool tones for their lipstick. It smells like peaches. I don't know if this is high def enough, but there's little peaches along the lipstick. It's really cute. Here we are at my 1918 makeup look. So right now I'm going to show you how I did the 1918 hair. Sort of a very rudimentary DIY situation, just like with the makeup. I have very thin hair, so I can't just put it up in clips. It comes apart like crazy. It's very thin, it's very fine, it's very smooth. This is my natural hair. This is how it looks after I take a shower. I don't blow dry it, I don't do anything to it. It's got its pros and cons. I can't style it. The only thing I can really do is put it up in a ponytail and keep it down because everything else falls out. Even if I do one of those like really cute like braid ponytail things, it doesn't stay. It slips right out of my hair. 3 bobby pins and this little clip. So first what I do is I part my hair into 3. So hair is probably the one thing I'm the worst at, simply because I haven't been able to really do anything with my hair, and sort of poof on the side. Just kind of like give a little bit. And this is definitely not how they did it. But again, 2020s techniques, right? So this is going to be a little bit on the tighter side. Just fasten it in the back with a bobby pin, and then you do the same thing. like a little bit looser with each new bit of hair that you got. The second bit of hair is going to be a little bit looser than the first bit of hair, and for me it's kind of natural because my hair is in layers. So, and it's okay if your part's uneven. In fact, sometimes they did it on purpose in uneven parts. There's not a problem with that, and it's okay if some hair falls out of the way, because again, there's a way to fix it. So these final little bits of hair, and you just kind of fasten it. You kind of meet them sort of in the middle as if you're kind of about to tie a bow. And finally, you just kind of have to take this little thing right here, poke it in the middle of everything, and let it secure. Alright, well, this is the final look. You know, it looks very close to my head, but then again, that's often how they wore the hair in the 1910s, 1920s yet. If you want a quick, dirty version of this look, all you gotta do is just tie a low ponytail and just apply the barrette there, and then you got it. I only used a very loud scrunchie so that you can see where I tied the ponytail. So you just kind of could just loosen it like this, loosen the ponytail even more, and this is like a quick and dirty version. Welcome everyone to my bedroom. Now get your head out of the gutter, boys. So this is the outfit that I had. If I wanted to be really authentic, I would have probably put on a hat, but we don't really have any hats right now. So what I did first was I have these earrings. They are from Takara. They are stainless steel and beaded earrings, and I absolutely love them. I wear them with everything, and you can get them at takara.com. And I have this watch as an accessory from 9 West, which I actually got off the clearance rack at this store that was going out of business. This is the shirt that I wore. I wore it underneath. It is a bell sleeve shirt that I picked up for next to nothing off the clearance rack at the same store that I got the watch at, and I love it. And then I have this skirt that I got at this place called Zoya. It's this very, very cheap discount chain store. And finally, I decided to layer this Art Deco inspired shirt on top. So Art Deco started to get in style inspired by artists such as Pablo Picasso. And in the 1910s, especially the late 1910s, they were layering like crazy. I saw a lot of plunging necklines, but with modesty panels and, you know, shirts on top of other shirts and shirts on top of dresses and skirts on top of other skirts, you know, to create kind of volume, but also have this sort of hanging off of a wall kind of look. I decided to layer this Art Deco shirt on top. Now I got this shirt at Designer Consigner, which is this really great consignment shop in Wilmington, Delaware. It also has a very low waist to sort of give that drop waist silhouette that was very popular at the time. Now I hope you like this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.